This is WCPO 9 News.
Thanks for joining us for WCPO 9 News. I'm Adrian Whitsett. Here's a look at some of today's top stories. An escapee from Hamilton County is now back in custody. Cameron Thomas is charged with escape. Documents we found show he slipped away from a River City correctional officer 2 weeks ago at a BMV office in East Price Hill while he was getting an ID made. Thomas was arrested last night after a River City employee spotted him at Reggae Wednesday on Fountain Square. The documents we found show Thomas had a loaded handgun on him at the time. We've learned 2 people are dead after this crash just outside Goshen, according to the Highway Patrol. It happened shortly before 4 yesterday afternoon. Investigators said Gregory Beebe was driving north on Belfast Road, tried to turn left onto Woodville Pike. Said he failed to yield at a stop sign and crossed into the path of a 17-year-old driving east on Woodville. Beebe and his passenger died at the scene. That 17-year-old driver is recovering now at the hospital. A former Humane Society volunteer will be sentenced next week after pleading guilty to stealing more than $700,000 from the organization. Jeremy Bruce Taylor faces 3 years in prison. The prosecutors say he was the former treasurer for the Animal Friends Humane Society and that he stole the funds to pay off his credit cards and phone bills. He'll learn his sentence next Monday. More help should be on its way today to the people of Goshen. Following last week's tornado, employees with DAV, that's Disabled American Veterans, will be headed door to door this morning trying to connect tornado victims with more financial assistance. The Red Cross just closed its emergency shelter in Goshen on Wednesday. Jen?
Today will be a little warm, a little humid outside. Temperatures are warming into about the mid-80s, so it's actually a pretty seasonal day, but you'll notice that stickiness to the atmosphere. A lot of the day is mostly sunny. It's later this afternoon that we'll get a few clouds that pop with the heat of the day, and in that cloud deck, it's not out of the question that we could see a stray shower. More than likely, though, a lot of us will get through today's forecast with very little rain overhead.